and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Atlanta, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And checking out Chicago, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got MP, Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Terry, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Reza Shea. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Reza Shea in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 5 now.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
Johnson outside. Pass to Reza Shea. It's Young on the wing. And the Hawks with another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Reza Shea. 11-point game his last outing. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Reza Shea. He has 5.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Inside. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by MP. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Terry finds MP. Oh, Vucevic in position.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Buzelis. Count it. Good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now Reza Shea. Back to Young. Vucevic against Porzingis. Pass to Reza Shea. Shot clock at 5. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Back to Terry. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the paint, here's Vucevic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young against MP. Lets it go from deep. Young's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And both free throws good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Now here's Johnson. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Atlanta again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Risache. He's got 5. Johnson outside. Back to Risache. Johnson outside. Latrey. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls leading by 8. To the middle. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, MP.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Zachary Risache. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. Chicago also making some changes. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terry.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
And here's Vucevic. A 17-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
The Hawks trail by 5. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA. Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Buzelis. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis can't hit. The Bulls leading by 5. MP passes to Huerter. Now here's Giddey. Back to Huerter. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. Screened by Porzingis. Young outside. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP deciding where to go with it. Jacks up a 3. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by MP. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead. And here's Young from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of... Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Now, here's MP. 32 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Dosunmu up top. Terry outside. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
The Hawks leading by 4. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He tallied 32 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
On the wing, MP launches it. Here's Vucevic. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. Here's Atlanta. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. A 3 from Porzingis. Drills the 3-pointer. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Buzella sets a screen for MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Vucevic against Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 8.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Screen by MP. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the 3-point shot for some extra offense.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Young. A 3 from Porzingis. And it's MP with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. And dunks it right on top of Trey Young. Young, wow!
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. The Hawks shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Now, Reza Shea, 12 points for him. Young inside. MP's there. Three-pointer, Daniels, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist by Young. 14 points for Reza Shea. Here's MP. He's got 26. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And MP throws it down hard. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back to the action in just a minute.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out though, Kenny.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2 right now. They wanted more.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 18 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
MP inside. Defended by Young. MP, no good. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Porzingis. takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. MP right side. And that one goes long.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Count it.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
MP finds Dosunmu. Back to MP. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 6. Young passes to Porzingis. Count it. And that's 12 points for Porzingis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bulls trail by 10. MP outside. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 31 points.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Young sets a screen for Daniel. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Rizachet with it. 16 points for him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jalen Johnson great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's Dosunmu, guarded by Rizachet. Vucevic banked in off the glass. And now, just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
MP with the bounce pass. 11 feet away. Another one falls for Chicago.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Throws up. MP finishes the break in style.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Atlanta. Zach Collins checked in for Chicago. So it's the Hawks now. It's a one-point game. Alexander Walker finds Johnson. Here's Risacher. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points here in this quarter. MP up top. He's covered by Daniels. Back to MP. It's good. This game is all even. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half. Daniels against MP. Out left of the wing. Now Risacher. 16 points for him. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Another one for Risacher. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
MP dishes to Terry. For the lead, drills it from outside. Terry's got 6 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Risacher wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Hawks lead by 2. And here is MP. He's got 39. Pass to Buzelis. MP with a screen on Johnson. The 11-footer. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Alexander Walker passes to Porzingis. 1:25 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Daniels.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? In the third spot, Trae Young.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. Terry's checked in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic, MP out there with Terry. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Young passes to Porzingis. Atlanta again missing. Chicago trailing here. MP right side. MP sets the screen for Buzelis. That ties the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Third person. Team first. At the line for the Wolves. Buzelis.
One shot.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
Left side, Terry. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Atlanta has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Down low, here's Johnson. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow!
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Vucevic is screen on Young. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Terry. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 42 in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Porzingis, king it over. And here's Young. Into the lane. And the layup is good. Young's got 25 points in the game.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
MP, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. MP outside. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Daniels a screen on MP. Young outside. Johnson, he takes it in. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, it's easy to see Johnson oozing with confidence once he has the rock. Wants the ball in big spots.
Up top, Vucevic for 3. Drained from outside.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch. Knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
From deep. That does not go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pulls up for 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
MP against Young. Jacks up a 3. It misses. Chicago leading by 3. MP up top. He's covered by Daniels. MP outside. And there's the 3.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Now Porzingis.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
The Bulls shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Down he goes for 3.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Trae Young! And it misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Porzingis pulls it down. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
MP against Johnson. Vucevic, 3. Good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 10. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Chicago with the ball. Now here's Giddey. MP outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.